All right, everyone, it is the most positive channel on the face of the earth, coming to you from the city of Cincinnati. Channel all about positive vibes. Everything is allegedly. Always use your own brain, take your own advice, be open to other perspectives. However, we welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race. As long as you're a good person with an open heart, with a good heart, we welcome everyone to the channel with open arms. Channel is all about veganism, putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life-saving holistic health tips. You don't have to be a vegan. You don't have to be pro-herbalist in order to be welcome to the channel. As long as you got a good heart, we welcome everyone to the channel. You do not have to agree with veganism or herbs. Open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. Spirituality, politics, current affairs. Got a business you want to promote your business. We are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see all good people doing so good in life that you don't have to give the best years of your life to corporate America. You wasn't born to chase money and material things. We got to get out of the rat race, out of the matrix. Now, like I said, the channel is very pro-vegan. We do not recommend that you put dead animals in your body. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop biting animals in the butt, putting ketchup on animal butt, calling it food. That is not food. If you believe in a loving God like we do over here, you know there's no way a loving God will give life to animals and then tell you, go take life from that animal, cause that animal go through all kind of pain and suffering so you can have something to eat. If God intended for you to eat dead animal flesh, aka meat, don't you think a loving God will have meat grow from the soil, from the trees, like organic fruits and vegetables? Why would God give life to animals and then crudely have life taken from that animal so you can have something to eat? We just got to do a little critical thinking. Your body is the temple of God, not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. Stop putting death in your body. Then wonder why you always feel like death, why you're always sick, got hypertension, high blood pressure, lupus, cancer, and overweight. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Eating nasty animals just ain't right. Don't even sound right. Your food shouldn't have parents. Your food shouldn't have eyeballs and a heart. Eat nature's superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Stop lying to yourself, talking about this hamburger is juicy, this steak is juicy. Two things wrong with that. That is not a hamburger, that is not a steak, that is dead animal flesh. And that is not juice coming from that dead animal flesh. That is nasty, disgusting animal fluid, not fit for the human body. If you're struggling to give up dead animal flesh, how you doing, family? Go watch a documentary free on YouTube that will help you with that terrible habit. There's a documentary free on YouTube. I find that you find it better on your cell phone. Go watch The Dominion. Next to it, type in vegan movie. It shows you everything that these animals go through, all the suffering, the pain, all the diseases that the animals be having, just so you can have some dead animal flesh on your plate for dinner. Go watch that documentary, guaranteed to change the way you look at food. Go watch the documentary called The Dominion, free on YouTube. But I find that you find it better if you watch it on your cell phone. You gotta be 18 years old to watch it. It is so graphic. But it shows you everything the animals go through, all the suffering. Don't matter if the animal is organic, grass-fed. Stop eating dead animals, everyone. Just not right. Eat organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Another documentary you can watch that will help you with your lust for dead animal flesh is a documentary called What the Health, free on YouTube. Outstanding documentary that will help you with your appetite for dead animal flesh, called What the Health. Treat your body like the temple of God, not a pet cemetery. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. All right, everyone. We welcome everyone to the channel, the city of Cincinnati. How you doing? Open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Nothing is off limit. We just ask you to be civilized. We're all about uplifting each other. Life is short. There's enough negativity in the world. So don't come over here being negative. You don't have to agree with everything that I'm about. You don't have to be a vegan. You don't have to be pro-herbs. Just be positive. If you want to disagree in a civil manner, a civilized manner. Just say, hey, that lifestyle may work for you, and I cheer you on with that lifestyle, as long as it's working for you, but the complete opposite work for me. And let me explain, let me give you something to read. That's the way you disagree. You don't have to come over here being all negative because this is a pro-vegan channel and you love eating animals. Leave the animals alone. Everything with life want to sustain life. All right, everyone. The city of Cincinnati is where we at. I'm also out here with a heavy heart because I got a lot of loved ones, like a lot of people. They did not know you could be healed from any chronic illness. Herbalists over hospitals, go do your research. I got a lot of loved ones that came down with symptoms. Against my advice, they ran to the hospital. Against my advice, they ran to the hospital, took all kind of terrible hospital medication. Lord have mercy, and it just went downhill from there. So I'm out here with a heavy heart, got a lot of loved ones, like a lot of people. They just did not know you could be healed from any chronic illness. You just got to do the research, apply it to your life. No shortcuts, no playing games. A lot of my loved ones came down with symptoms. Against my advice, they ran to the hospital. The hospital pumped them up with all kind of expensive prescription medications with harmful side effects. It was just a nightmare. My loved ones went to the hospital feeling good. They was in no pain. They was on no medication. They can talk. They can walk. All their internal organs was working fine. They just had some symptoms that they wanted to go get checked out. Against my advice, they went to the hospital, and everything just went downhill from there. Lord have mercy. Read, study, everyone. Educate yourself. What you don't know can cost you your life. What you do know can save your life. Watch out now. Get a little too close now. Herbalists over hospitals. Do your research. Read, study. My loved ones went to the hospital, and like I said, they was able to walk, to talk. Organs was working good. After being in the hospital for about a month, all that changed. As a result of the hospital medication, all the side effects, my loved ones lost the ability to walk, to talk, to chew solid food. Medication had my loved ones talking crazy. Man, it was just a nightmare. Man, I was in the hospital with my loved ones for a couple of weeks, and I saw up close and personal why it is Herbalists over hospitals 100%. All the suffering they went through, it was just unbearable. I got several videos you can watch where I take my time and explain everything that my loved ones went through in the hospital, all the suffering from the prescription medications, the unnecessary surgeries. All my live videos, I got a whole bunch of them with the letter R in parentheses. In the first 15 minutes, I normally explain everything, all the suffering that my loved one went through in the hospital. But I got tired of talking about it. It's so draining and depressing. So I'm just going to give you 2 videos that you can look up on this channel where I take my time and explain all the negligence and the mistakes that was made in the hospital that end up costing my loved one their life. Tell your life is short. Don't take it for granted. A couple years ago, my best friend passed away at the age of 49. Talked to him Saturday. By Sunday, he was gone. After that, a whole bunch of other friends and family members started coming down with chronic illnesses, started passing away back to back. They haven't stopped since. I got loved ones that's in nursing homes, loved ones that's in the hospital, loved one that's bedridden. Don't take life for granted, everyone. Make time to be with your loved ones. All right. To hear about the nightmare story that my loved one went through in the hospital. How you doing, family? You can go check out this video right here on this channel called Mass Police on the Block. Peace and blessings to you. Go check out Mass Police on the Block. Another video you can check out on this channel to learn about the nightmare story that my loved one went through in the hospital, because they did not know you could be healed from any chronic illness. You don't have to run to big pharma or the hospital. It's called Walking the Hood, Mourning Loved Ones and My Buddy. I got several videos, live videos, where I talk about what my loved ones went through. But these are two of the videos where I take my time. You can look it up on this channel and I tell you everything that my loved ones went through. All the negligence on behalf of the hospital, the nurses and doctors, the mistakes that was being made, all the terrible reaction from the hospital medication, how my loved one talking crazy, loved ones lost the ability to walk, to talk, to chew solid food. Medication end up damaging my loved one's internal organs. My loved ones did not pass away from the chronic illness they was diagnosed with. They passed away from the hospital medication that the hospital gave them. And the doctors tell you right to your face, your loved one did not pass away from the chronic illness. Your loved one passed away from the medication that damaged your loved one's kidneys and hearts. Unfortunately, that's just where we at in today's medicine. Unbelievable. Go to the hospital to be healed, and you be slowly wiped out. They wipe out your insurance, be ready to kick you out of the hospital, out of the nursing home, ruin your internal organs, slowly take you up out of here. I tell you, what you don't know can cost you your life. Educate yourself. Do the research. Herbalists over hospitals. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. Relax, breathe. Don't let anyone scare you into treatment that would damage your internal organs. That don't even sound right. We're going to try to take care of you. We're going to try to restore health to you by giving you medicine that's going to damage your internal organs. That's okay. I'm on my way out of here. I did not come here for that. So go check out them videos, everyone. Take your health into your own hands. Peace and blessings. Eat to live, everyone. That's the way that you keep yourself out of predicaments like that. Be mindful of what you put in your body. Like I said in the beginning, your body is the temple of God. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. Put nature superfoods in your body. Organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. The name of the channel is Mr. Community. God bless you. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Back in the caveman days, everyone, the cavemen wasn't blessed with beautiful weather like, I don't know, the people in Africa. They had beautiful tropical weather. The sun was out. They could grow fruits and vegetables while building their pyramids. So they ain't have to eat an uncivilized diet like cavemen and the Neanderthals. They wasn't blessed with beautiful weather. They had to eat dead animals because they couldn't grow fruits and vegetables in the cold. Well, 2025, everyone, you don't have to eat like a caveman. You don't have to eat like a Neanderthal. Leave the animals alone. Eat nature superfoods. Even if you don't grow it yourself, you can go to the store and get organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. I don't want to see you in the hospital because you're eating all this bad food, processed food, junk food, soda pop, meat. Leave the animals alone. Look at the animals. They don't mess with you. Don't mess with them. I can't say that about the geese because sometimes the geese will mess with you. You in Seattle. What do you think the weather is there? I don't know. Anyone in the chat want to ask that? One love. God bless you. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. I am obsessed with holistic health, putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life-saving holistic health tips. I would say in Seattle, it is very cold. All right, everyone. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. When you go to the grocery store, here's a good way to shop. You should say, I'm going to buy this food because it's good for the heart. I'm going to buy this food because it's good for the lungs. I'm going to buy this food because it's good for the kidneys. I'm going to buy this food because it's good for my liver. That's a good way to shop. That's a way you could be on this planet for a long, healthy time. You can live to be 100 years old. No joint pain, no hospital medication, no doctor appointments coming up. Pass away peacefully in your sleep. Take care of your body, and your body will take care of you. Eat to live, don't live to eat. We love giving out all kind of information on this channel, everyone. Go check this out. Go check out the Anagram Hall of Fame. Put that in your search engine. The Anagram Hall of Fame. Is your life story written in your name? An example, Elvis. Unscrambled Elvis, you get Lils. Before Elvis was even born, it was already written that people gonna say Elvis is not dead. They got a lot of examples of that on the Anagram Hall of Fame. Life is so fascinating when you look up intelligent things and not ignorant stuff. I did the anagram of my name. The letters in my name describe exactly what I am once you put them in sentence form. Harold Vance Taylor. Those exact letters come to aha, why vote and call our Lord. Anyone that know me personally know that I am way more spiritual than political. Anytime these voters get their hearts broken by these corrupt politicians, I say, aha, why voting? Call our Lord. That's the answer to all our problems. And that's what my name come out to. I did anagrams on other people in my family. Found out their life story, how their life is going to end up is written in their name. Go check out the Anagram Hall of Fame. How are you? I'm doing okay. Taking it one day at a time. I'm out here with a heavy heart. Got a lot of loved ones that passed away because they did not know you could be healed from any chronic illness. So they went to the hospital against my advice. Hospital gave them medication that end up ruining their health. They end up passing away from the hospital medication. So I'm out here with a heavy heart. Nonetheless, got to keep on going. On top of that, please pray for you. Everyone, tell us why we need to pray for you, and everyone get to praying for our family member. On top of that, I got so-called friends and family members that once our loved one was in the hospital struggling for their lives, these so-called friends and family members started bickering over insurance. Can you believe that? These same so-called friends and family members, our loved ones took them in because they was homeless. And how do you pay them back? While our loved one is in a hospital battling for their lives, you're going through their personal information, got your nasty, disgusting hands on their insurance policy, on their passwords, and started tampering with their personal information, which is a federal crime, you fool. Unbelievable. Started tampering with our loved one personal information, tampering with our loved one insurance policy, because they knew their name wasn't on the insurance policy. So they decide, hey, we're going to make some money off of our loved one once our loved one pass away. We're going to take over our loved one house, car, basically take over our loved one complete life. How cold can you be? And this loved one let you move in with them because you was homeless, and this is how you pay them back. And then you come to the hospital smiling in their face like you really want them to get well, knowing you just tamper with their insurance policy, so you ready to cash out once they pass away. Money is the root of all evil, I tell you. So-called friends or family members can be your worst enemies. Strangers can be a blessing to you. More of a blessing than so-called friends and family members. Make sure that you got people in your life that love you for you and not for what they can get from you. Man, oh man, I tell you. Watch your circle, everyone. Make sure you got good people in your life that love you for you and not for what they can get from you. When you worship money, there's no limit to how low you will go for the dough, I tell you. Love is free. Yes. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. Everything human beings need in order to sustain life should be absolutely free. We all about love on this channel. Human beings need shelter. That is a necessity, not a want. Shelter should be absolutely free. Shelter should be absolutely free. Now, if you want a mansion with 20 million rooms like these greedy celebrities, you should have to work for that. But all human beings should have a decent place to call home, absolutely free. Ain't nothing to debate about. We don't worship money over here. We ain't about the capitalist lifestyle. We about humanism over capitalism. Human beings need shelter. That is a must. Sometimes it be too cold out here for people to even walk around, let alone sleep. Sometimes it be too hot for people to walk around, let alone sleep, mess around, have a heat stroke. Food should be absolutely free. I ain't talking about meat, dead animal flesh. I don't care if it's organic, still nasty or disgusting. You're eating animal flesh, animal fluid, animal blood, animal vein, just nasty or disgusting. Food that nature give you for absolutely free should remain free. Nature know what we need in order to survive and live a long, healthy life, and nature give it to us for absolutely free. Nature give us organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs, straight from the land. All we have to do, tend to the land, take care of the land, and the land will take care of us for absolutely free. How you gonna charge human beings for food? I know we're so used to buying food, we done fell into this capitalist society that we don't even question it. But you gotta think sometimes, they are charging human beings for food. Human beings need food in order to survive. And they ain't talking about nasty processed food that'll make you sick and end up taking your life. So don't tell me you can go get free food here and there. No, I'm talking about good, healthy food. Food that comes from nature. Organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. All that should be absolutely free. Fast food, fast life. Water should be absolutely free. How in the heck you gonna charge human beings for water? Now we getting completely out of control. I ain't talking about nasty tap water with fluoride in it. Good, clean spring water, alkaline water. All that should be absolutely free. We got to get back to nature, back to our godly way of living. We done lost contact with God and we starting to follow man, and man is very, very, very wicked. So-called man, I don't even think they human. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. I don't care if you don't agree with me, guess who do? G-O-D. And that's all that matters. All right, everyone. Even the birds have free water, absolutely. Even the birds have free water. You're gonna charge human beings for water. And then put in God we trust on your dollar bills. And God we trust. And if you trust in God so much, then you make sure all of God's children got a decent place to call home, absolutely free, and decent food to eat for absolutely free. Don't worry about the economy collapsing, because remember, in God we trust. Take care of God's children and God will take care of you. Unless you're a hypocrite and you don't really believe that. And I'm here to let you know, the powers that be, no, they really don't believe in that. Do your research. God is good all the time. Come on, keep on giving us some spiritual food. We need that. Open chat policy, everyone. Feel free to give us something you want us to read. Feel free to give us a testimony. Feel free to give us all kind of positive vibes in the comment section. We welcome that with open arms. We go live to give positive people a positive platform where you can unwind after a long day. Feel free to express yourself without being judged or trolled. We don't want no negative people on this channel. We all about love, positivity, uplifting each other. To come over here being negative, we'll throw you a block party. That's where we hit the block button, get rid of you, and hopefully never hear from you again in life. Or until you change your low down nasty ways. The channel is monetized. So the more likes we get, the more subscribers we get, The more views we get, the more funds we can generate. The more funds we generate, the more people we can help that's dealing with homelessness and chronic illnesses. However, we will not sell our soul for money and donations. We don't worship money. Smile and laugh about that. We don't worship money over here. We're all about uplifting each other. So you come over here being negative, we'll get you up out of here. You can smile all your way to another channel. We're all about positive vibes. Life is short. A lot of people dealing with a lot of things. You never know what someone is going through. A lot of people dealing with depression. A lot of people dealing with stress on the jobs. J.O.B. just over broke. These jobs all about making money. They don't care what you're going through in your personal life. Paycheck, they paying to keep you in check. Supposed to be a Christian nation, got in God we trust on their dollar bills, but you can't talk about God at the workplace. And God we trust on the dollar bill, on their money, but you can't talk about God at the workplace. This is God's earth. You should be able to take God with you everywhere you go. How you gonna lock God out at the workplace? Lock God out at the schools, teaching your children. You go to school and you take God with you all the way, but once you get to the building, you tell God to wait outside. He's not allowed in the school. Okay, mommy. And God we trust. We living in some wicked times, everyone. You take God with you everywhere you go. This is God's earth anyway. You don't got the ability to block God from anywhere anyway. Keep God in your heart. Take God with you everywhere. That's why good people need to come together, pool our resources, control our own economy, create jobs out here. Not jobs that's about making money, but jobs that's about taking this economic stress off of the people's back so that people can concentrate on what's really important. And that's finding your spiritual reason for living. In order to find your spiritual reason for living, you got to read, study, and meditate. It is hard to read, study, and meditate when you're constantly stressing and wondering how you're going to pay the bills, how you're going to put food on the table, all kind of businesses shutting down, abandoned buildings all over the place. So that's why good people got to come together, come up with creative ways to control our own economy, look out for each other, make sure no one in our circle is homeless, stressing over money and bills, so we can concentrate on what's really important. And that's finding your spiritual reason for living. Getting outside, producing positive energy. By getting out here in nature and creating beautiful memories with your loved ones, going to the park, laughing, smiling, producing positive energy out there. What you give the universe gives right back to you. So we need to give the universe some positive energy so that universe will give us some positive energy right back. Your spiritual reason for living. You need to get out here and help out your fellow human being that's on hard times. Come out here, and when you come across some people that's homeless, you help them out as much as you possibly can. We got homeless camps all over the place here in the city of Cincinnati, all throughout America. That's your spiritual reason for living. Your spiritual reason for living is to put a spotlight on this satanic empire that we're living under. And they ain't just talking about the American government, all these world leaders. Very, very satanic, and they in bed together. They pretend to be enemies behind closed doors. They are in bed together, working together to make things hard for us. Go do your research. Thank God for his spiritual comfort. Absolutely. Buffalo, New York. How you doing, New York? That would be wonderful. I agree. We got to find a spiritual reason for living, everyone. We are spiritual beings, not political beings. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and a lot of us forget that. We just think we're humans. Before you was a human, you was a spirit. You are a spirit in the human form. We're just suffering from spiritual amnesia. Man, all these homeless camps out here. Let's take a look, everyone. All right, everyone. Open chat policy, like I said. Feel free to talk about anything, the title of the videos, any of the subjects in the video title you want to talk about. You got a business you want to promote your business. We very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see all good people doing life, that you don't have to give the best years of your life to corporate America. You are larger than a job. You are larger than a paycheck. Got to get out of the matrix, got to get out of the rat race. You got a YouTube channel you want to promote. Please promote your YouTube channel every time we go live. If you are on hard times, every time we go live, put your pride to the side. If you are homeless or you got money problems, every time we go live, feel free to share your Cash App and your PayPal. Feel free to ask your fellow human being for some help. We're all about uplifting each other, supporting each other. We do not look down on each other. Only time we look down on each other is when we lifting each other up. Life is too hard to be looking down on each other. Look at this homeless camp right here. I ain't gonna get too far into the homeless camps because they be very protective of of their homeless camps. But look at this. This is America, everyone. This ain't no third world country. This what's going on in America, 2025. Look how people living. Because they got God-given life but don't have man-made money. Look at this. 2025. Do y'all see this? Look like a third world country in the land of milk and honey, where these CEOs, these business people are walking around with more money than they can spend in one lifetime. Where these entertainers or movie stars walking around with more money that they can spend in one lifetime. Look how people living. Look at this. Take a good look. This is what happens when you don't practice humanism over capitalism. Cosmic Cartoon, how you doing, family? Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Cosmic Cartoon, one of our regular family members, very good soul. You somewhat spiritual. You don't think the goodness comes from, it comes from inside you. Ain't nothing wrong with that, as long as you're a good person. I'm very spiritual. I done had contact with the spiritual realm. I know for a fact that God is real. If I ain't have no contact with the spiritual realm, I'd be real. I'd say, no, God ain't real. But I'm telling you, I had contact with the spiritual realm. I had God show me things or talk to me that only God could have shown me. But hey, God don't reach out to everyone like that. So you got to be true to yourself, to your experience. If you haven't had that experience, then you can't testify. I had that experience, so I have no choice but to testify. God gave me that testimony for a reason, so I got to make it known every time I go live. Every time I talk to someone, I know for a fact that I had contact with a very, very special spiritual force that we've been taught to call God, Jah, Allah, Yahweh, El, Elohim, Osiris, Isis, Ra, Ta, whatever title you want to put on it. I know that that spiritual force is very real. The spiritual realm is very real. I'm very spiritual. Man, look at this. No one should be living like this just because they don't have money. I mean, how sick is that? If you got life, you got God-given life, but you don't have money, you got to live like this. Do you think God really got that mentality? If you don't have money, then you have to live like this. That is not God's way of thinking. That's this corrupt system way of thinking. Look at this. A lot of homeless people out here with mental health problems. You got single mothers out here that's homeless, single fathers out here that's homeless. Heck, you got teenagers out here that's homeless. In the land of milk and honey, Statue of Liberty say, give us your tired, give us your poor. So what? You can have them live like this? And God we trust on the dollar bill. There's another huge homeless camp right across the street. That homeless camp look very active. A lot of people don't like to be on video. They're ashamed of being homeless. There's nothing to shame. You shouldn't be ashamed because you're a victim of a corrupt government that worship money and got no respect for human life. You're the victim of that government. You shouldn't be ashamed, but a lot of people are. So I'm just gonna give you a little glimpse of the homeless camp over here. I don't know if some people over here, if they are, I'm not gonna put them on video, but Lord have mercy. Another huge homeless camp right over here. You're a good man with a good heart. Thank you, family. And so are you, Cosmic Cartoon. All right, everyone. One love. Life is short. Let's leave a positive legacy with the time that we have here. Today is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. You, your loved ones, can be here today, gone the next. I know from experience I'm dealing with now. Don't take life for granted. Don't put off for tomorrow what you could do for today. You want to spend time with your loved ones, then make that happen. You should not be spending more time at your job than you do at home. You should be spending more time with your co-workers than you do with your family. Homeless camps all over the place. Lord have mercy. Like I said, humanism over capitalism. You should not be spending more time at your job than you do at home. You should not be spending more time with your co-workers than you do with your family. If that's the case, you need to downsize your life, find a way up out of that matrix, out of that situation. Life ain't about making money. Life ain't about getting material things. Spend time with your loved ones. Find your spiritual reason for living. Do you know how good it feels to help people that really need it? That's what you should be doing that every day. That's a beautiful feeling. When you help someone that truly need it and appreciate it, and they tell you how much they appreciate it. That's what we all should be aiming for, uplifting each other, supporting each other. Ruth. All right, everyone. Channel is about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless to turn in cans, paying the children in the community to turn in cans. Just our way of trying to make something out of nothing, turn the trash into cash. We got several videos where you can witness that for yourself. Go watch our short videos. See us going through the homeless camps throughout the city of Cincinnati, helping out the homeless family as much as we possibly can, helping out the children living in poverty as much as we possibly can, paying them to turn in cans, cleaning up the neighborhood at the same time. Just our way of making something out of nothing, turning trash into cash. We also be doing all kinds of acts of kindness. Sometimes it be elderly people out here. They need help getting to their destination. We help them out with that. So if you love feel-good videos like you should, you come to the right channel. I try to go live several times a day. This is my passion. I love being out here in the community. I love walking, getting fresh air. I love connecting with good people out here in the community and the cyber world like Cosmic Cartoon, L. Rach, Makai, a whole bunch of other good people that come to the channel. I love putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis. I love giving life-saving holistic health tips. I love learning from other people, so this is my passion. They say whatever is your passion, you need to find a way to turn that into your job, your career. That way you won't feel like you're working at all. You shouldn't be working for a paycheck. You should be working for the other P word, passion. And your passion should be helping your fellow human being, doing something positive in the world. You're larger than corporate America. You're larger than a paycheck. They're giving you a paycheck, paying to keep you in check. You come to work, you come make money, you keep your mouth shut. You don't talk about political corruption. You don't talk about big pharma, how corrupt they are. You don't talk about uniting the people, making sure they're not arguing over race, religion, and politics. You come to this job and you make me some money while you barely get by. You understand that? Yes. Because we're offering you a paycheck, paying to keep you in check. Entrepreneurs that give back to the community over corporate America that's just all about making money. God over Satan. Education over entertainment. Herbalists over hospitals. Positive people over negative people. The keys to life. This country has no shame, no fear for God, unfortunately. That's correct. Unfortunately, that's very true. Homeless by choice. Nope. You see how they always want to blame the victim? Homeless by choice. You think people choose to be homeless? People can't survive in this cold corporate country that's all about making money. So if you don't got a tolerance for a place, a workplace that get on your nerves, a workplace where the boss is a butthole, the co-workers are buttholes, the work ain't fulfilling to your spirit. If you can't survive working in a place like that, you don't end up having money that you need in order to pay the rent. A lot of people don't got a lot of tolerance for a cold corporate America. So they're not homeless by choice. Now, you come over here and give us some documented reasons, some real facts and not your emotions why they are homeless by choice. But if you come over here criticizing the victims, we're going to get you up out of here. Because we got compassion for our fellow human beings. They are not homeless by choice. Lord have mercy. Matter of fact, I'm about to get rid of that person. We are money slaves, absolutely. I don't got tolerance for people that's cold. Open chat policy, but you come over here being cold like that in a world that's already cold, you better give us some documented facts on what you believe. But you come over here just being emotional and putting down people that's the victim of a capitalist society, we're gonna get you up out of here. Now, if you want to give us books and psychological reports on why people are homeless by choice, then okay, give us something to read. But don't come over here being cold towards your fellow human being. In 2025, I ain't trying to unite with the world. Back in the days, I would put up with people saying anything because I want to unite with everyone. We are the world. Let people say anything. Just try to stay united with everyone. Not anymore. 2025, I ain't trying to unite with everyone. I'm trying to unite with the right people. So I don't beg no one to come over here and stay over here. You come over here being negative. You don't got no heart, no compassion for your fellow human being. You look down on homeless people. You got to get up out of here. Uh-oh, someone book bag out here. I'm going to leave it alone. Not my book bag. It's amazing how people just don't got no feelings these days. They probably got a nice, what they consider a nice job. They make nice money. They can tolerate working for a cold corporate office. So they think everyone should be able to do that. Well, some people got a desire to help out their fellow human being. Some people got a burning desire inside them that they can't put out, where they need to be out here helping out their fellow human being, and they don't got no desire to be in a cold office making money all day. They'd rather be out here helping out their fellow human being, and unfortunately, there's not many jobs that pay to do that. Don't get paid to be a humanitarian. So everyone ain't good at being a slave to corporate America. And if you are good at being a slave to corporate America, then play your part. You say, when it comes to this corporate thing, I'm good at making money, so I'm gonna go ahead and make money over here, and I'm gonna pass it on to other people that got a passion to do community work. And I'm gonna fund your community work. We're gonna look out for each other. I'm good at making money, you good at community service, so let's unite and let's help each other out. See, that's how you handle that. But you come over here with your uppity self, because you're good at a cold corporate job, and you look down on people that's not them. We don't want you on this channel. Look at this, y'all. More third world conditions. Look at this. Man, look at this. This is a mess. This is America, everyone. Look at it. These are signs of hopelessness. This is a sign of people that they gave up because other people look down on them and tell them you are homeless by choice. This is a sign of people that's just beat up. They feel like no one care about them. These people could have been some of the best people in the world coming up. They could have experienced something in life that just completely turned their life around. They could have lost their whole support system. Friends and family members that kept them going and motivated. And then they the last ones left of their real close friends and family members, and now they suffering from extreme depression. And on top of that, they living in a cold world where if they don't make money and get out of that depression, they can end up homeless. See how easy it is to lose your mind in this world and become homeless? Get to know someone before you judge them. It's bad in Canada too. Amen. Someone say Trump. I'm a spiritual being, so I don't look to no politician to make my life better. But to each his own. If you think you know a politician that can make things better, then give us some information on that politician and what they're doing to make things better. But overall, I believe all politicians are the same. All major politicians anyway. Wings are the same bird. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, conservative, liberal, black, white. This political machine is very satanic. These politicians got all the money in the world, all the influence in the world, all the power in the world, and look at the condition of the world. How long politicians have been in charge of the world? For a very, very long time. Look at the condition of the world. We're tired of excuses. Every election cycle, they give us fresh politicians with fresh lies. Well, this politician is different. Get behind this politician if you want real change. Change you can believe in. They give you a bunch of nice speeches and all that. Election come and goes. They get in office and don't nothing change. Every now and then they give you a few crumbs, but they don't give you nothing on a massive scale to change your life, your community. Just a few crumbs. Here, put up with these crumbs. Appreciate these crumbs. Before these crumbs, you ain't have nothing. And they think you're supposed to be satisfied with that. Don't be satisfied with crumbs. You want a big old plate of organic fruits and vegetables, not crumbs. All right, everyone, open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. You don't have to talk about what the host is talking about. We are here to feed off each other's positive energy. Thanks for the love. You got something you want us to read? You got something you want us to go look up on YouTube that would better our lives? Give us some information. If you don't agree with nothing that the host is saying, it's okay. As long as you got a good heart. You can disagree with everything that I'm saying, as long as you respect my lifestyle, because you know I'm coming from a good place. As long as you can disagree without being disrespectful, you don't have to be a vegan. Some of the best people that I know eat meat. You don't have to be an herbalist. Some of the best people I know, they go to the hospital when they get sick, not to an herbalist. So we don't have to agree on everything. As long as you got a good heart. You're welcome to this cyber family all day, every day. We do mix in a little entertainment, because we know the world can be coming to an end. People are so addicted to entertainment, they're going to say, right before the world blow up, make me dance, make me twerk. So we do mix in a little entertainment, everyone. On this channel, a couple years ago, we brought you Ice Cube live in concert. We brought you Dougie Fresh live in concert. We brought you Nelly live in concert. We brought you former NBA player Shaquille O'Neal live in concert. We brought you Third Eye Blind live in concert. I hope your third eye isn't blind. I hope you read, study, meditate, find your spiritual reason for living so you can activate your chakras, open up your pineal gland, activate your third eye, and see life for what it really is. We also brought you the All-American Rejects live in concert. We brought you R&B acts, Sunshine Anderson live in concert. We brought you Michelle Lay live in concert. We brought you Karen White live in concert. We brought you a lot of local bands that just as good as the professional acts live in concert. And we bring you all forms of music. I don't care. Jazz, hip hop, blues, gospel, heavy metal, country. Whenever they performing out here, I go to it. I live stream the performance. If I have to pay for it, I pay for it. I live stream the performance. Even if I don't like the music, but I think you will enjoy it. I will go live stream it, and let you enjoy it from the comfort of your home. All about mixing in entertainment with education. Put the two together, you get edutainment. Got that from the conscious rapper, KRS-One. He got an album called Edutainment. Mixing in education with entertainment. This is what your real politicians, this is what your politicians look like behind closed doors. When the cameras go off, a bunch of reptilians from another dimension. And I ain't just saying that. Go do your research. Go study gov't.com, and you're gonna see that I'm not just taking shots at politicians. They really are reptilians from another dimension. That's why they can poison the same planet that they have to live on. Putting chemtrails in the sky, ruining people's health, polluting the earth, the ozone layer, destroying sea life, destroying the earth, cutting down all the trees. Why would they do that to a planet where they also have to live? Unless they're not human beings. Oh, Bible told you. The Bible told you we're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places. Go check out gov't.com to get pointed in the right direction. gov't.com, I-C-K-E. Go check out his website. Go check out his YouTube channel. Life is stranger than fiction. Look at all these homeless camps out here. Go check out the movie made in the 80s, I believe in the 80s or maybe the early 90s, called They Live, starring a late wrestler, Rowdy Piper. That movie should be a documentary, not a movie. We are really living under some demonic, satanic reptilians from another dimension that believes in feeding off the negative energy of the people. That's why they always want us arguing with each other over race and religion. That's why they always starting unjust wars, because they believe in world depopulation. That's right, they believe in shrinking the population. Easier to control. They're ready to get rid of the human race anyway. That's why you got the rise of the machines. You got AI rising up. Go to the store, you got machines taking over human jobs. They have no more use for human beings, so it's time to poison their water supply. It's time to poison their food, put chemtrails in the sky that ruin their mental health and immune system. If you're not familiar with chemtrails, this is the information age. Go look up chemtrails. Go to YouTube and type in Alex Jones, talk about chemtrails. Type in the singer Prince, the late singer Prince, talks about chemtrails. Type in activist Dick Gregory, talks about chemtrails. Or just go to Amazon or YouTube and look up chemtrails. A lot of information out there in the information age. No one should be dumber than a box of rocks. In 2025, this is the information age. The Bible said in the last days, knowledge shall be in abundance. Thanks to the internet, we living in that time right now. If you are ignorant, you choose to be ignorant. You choose mindless entertainment over educating yourself. Because these days, you can get all your questions answered by looking up the right things on the internet. Of course, you got bad information on the internet. You got good information on the internet. It's up to you to recognize the difference. You got good and bad in everything. Look up the right thing on the internet and you get all the answers to your questions. Good people like Mr. Community make more difference in the world than any politician. Thank you, family. Definitely need some twerking. Mr. Community is right. Amen. I remember Michelle A. Yeah, we had her last summer. We had Michelle A perform. She was here in Cincinnati, and I went there and I live streamed it. Hello, Cincinnati. My name is Michelle A. You ready to get down? That's the way she talked. Then when she sings, she got the strongest voice ever. But we checked out Michelle A. this summer live in concert. All right, everyone. You have ever seen the movie They Live from the 80s? I bet you would really dig that one. Yes. I love that movie They Live. I saw it a couple of times. Man, this right here is bringing back memories. I got a lot of videos where I used to pay a lot of homeless people to collect cans, and they used to always be gathered right here. That was before C-19, and they made us all go in the house. A lot of the homeless folks that used to collect cans for me right here ended up passing away. Man, one of the guys that used to always be on my channel, Mark, very good guy, Mark, man. I like Mark. I miss Mark. Mark used to treat these cans like a job. I give him my cell phone number. He'll call me up when he got a big old bag of cans he been collecting. Then I come down here and I pay him for those cans. R.I.P. to Mark. He passed away a couple months ago. Homeless. Man, can you imagine how many homeless people are living deep in the woods, passed away, body never to be recovered? Because a lot of homeless people, they move deep, deep down in the woods so they won't be harassed by other people that like to victimize homeless people. They like to beat on homeless people, and they move down deep in the woods to get away from the police. Police find you sleeping these days, they give you a ticket for being homeless. Can you believe that? A lot of states they've been passed laws where if they catch you sleeping outside, they give you a ticket. Ain't that something? You're being evicted from the streets. It's bad enough you're being evicted from your house and your apartment. Now they trying to evict you from the streets. Where is there left to go? Oh, I know, to the grave. R.I.P. to my man Mark. Cruel times. Illegals. You know who the biggest illegals are? The government. The government are the biggest illegal. Don't get caught up in divide and conquer tactics. The Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the 13th satanic bloodline, the hidden hand, the secret government, the satanic Masons, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Bilderberg. Those are the illegals. Don't come over here doing no divide and conquer tactics. You out here falling for that illegal stuff. Illegal. No human being is illegal. But these satanic secret societies, they ain't human beings. They are illegal. They love to keep the people divided and conquered, arguing with each other. The illegals are taking our jobs. Low-paying jobs that you don't even want. You complaining about that? The powers that be are taking advantage of the illegals' desperate situation. Illegals are desperate. They bring them in here to the country to collapse the economy and make things worse. And then they have the people that was born here being mad at the illegals. Now they got us fighting with the illegals. They already got us fighting with each other. Black versus white. Black versus Chinese. Chinese versus Japanese. Japanese versus white. Now they're going to throw in the illegals. Just got us divided and conquered all over the place. When the real enemies, the real illegals, is the power structure. Why are you going to be arguing with someone that don't got no influence over your life? The illegals don't put guns and drugs into your community. The illegals don't force you to pay property taxes, unjust taxes. The illegal don't put chemtrails in the sky. CHEMTRIALS, chemtrails. The illegals don't poison your food and water supply. But they got you mad at the illegals, people with no power, no influence over your life. Get your priorities straight. Blocking out the sun, absolutely. All right, if you got a problem with the illegals, you better give us a reason why you got a problem with them, some documented facts. If not, we're going to get you up out of here. This channel is all about uplifting each other, supporting each other. We don't look down on anyone based on their religion or their so-called status in the country. So we're going to get you up out of here, man. We don't got time for no divide and conquer. I spelled it wrong. Did I put the I before the A? Is it supposed to be an A? I was already thinking that while I was spelling it. I was like, did I spell it right? You're delusional. No, I'm a human being. I'm a child of God. God bless you. The powers that be are dumbing you down through a corrupt educational system. It's herbalists over hospitals always. Remember that. The hospitals benefit from you being sick. The politicians don't care about you. They don't care about your skin color. They are satanic secret societies. Go study Illuminati News welcome page. Now that we gave you something to study, you got a lot of time on your hand because you're banned from this channel. So go study, go look those things up. But don't come over here with your negative vibes. All right, we got that person up out of here. Thank God for the block button. Don't put up with people that's negative, everyone. In 2025, protect your energy. Someone come over, they giving you negative energy. In 2025, you don't even need to be arguing with people. Just unite with people that you have something in common with. In 2025, we shouldn't even be debating. By now, everyone should know something is wrong with this world. Someone should know something's wrong with this corrupt government, power structure. And if they don't know that by now in 2025, you just don't need to be around those people. In 2025, I got very little tolerance for people that's not aware of how this world really operates. Back in the day, I'd be ready to debate all day. Not now. I'm only trying to unite with open-minded people. I don't got time to try to convince you of stuff that you should already know. This is the information age. All this information is out there. All you have to do is have an open mind and go look it up for yourself. I am not trying to have negative people in my circle. You don't agree with me, go find a channel that you agree with. Don't come to a channel that you don't got nothing in common with. I don't want you over here. I ain't begging no one to come over to this channel. I'd rather have 5 positive subscribers as opposed to 5 billion negative subscribers. Go to another channel. Bye. I ain't begging you to stay over here. Negative people make my butt itch. Come together, forget our differences. Absolutely. Open chat policy, everyone. Long as you know how to disagree without being uncivilized, that is okay. But you come over here saying something that the channel is completely against, you better give us some documented facts to look up. Don't come over here just spreading all kind of negativity. Back it up with some books, give us something to read. Don't come over here being emotional and negative, because we don't want that over here. People living out of their cars and trucks on hard times. We don't got time for negativity. Don't come over here being emotional. Everything that I say you can disagree with, but give me something to read. Say, hey, I disagree with what you're saying. Do me a favor, go check this out. Then give me the title of the book. But don't come over here being negative, being emotional, just saying all kind of negative stuff. This is a positive channel. Just like this is a vegan channel. You don't have to be a vegan, but don't come over here and talk about, I love hamburger, I love chicken. Give me a reason why you love hamburger and chicken. Give me a book to read that says hamburger and chicken is actually good for you. You won't go into anyone's house that don't smoking a cigarette, because you got respect. You won't go into someone's house that don't eat pork, eating a pork chop, because you respect that. Don't come over here to a positive channel with negativity. You ate more chicken than any man ever seen. Okay, now give me something to read that tell me that that was a good idea. Give me something to go read that says chicken is actually good for you. But don't come to a vegan channel promoting eating dead animal flesh. We don't promote that over here. If you eat like that, then Let me know that you eat like that and why you eat like that. So yeah, I eat like that because I read this book that says it's actually good for you. Tell me the title of the book. Look how people out here living. Lord have mercy. This ain't just homelessness, everyone. This ain't just people that's lazy or drunk. This is people with mental health issues. People that been being beaten down by life. When you see people living like this is people that just lost all hope. Because they come across negative people that always got something negative to say about them. Instead of trying to encourage them and help them give them some mental health. Have a little compassion in your heart. You eat meat, but it's not something I'm proud of, like animals. Cows and chickens are nice animals. See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I don't got no problem with that. But when you come over here and say, I eat meat and you dumb, you stupid, get up out of here. Don't come over here being negative. All right, everyone, channel is about holistic health tips. So I'm gonna be giving you the name of some certified herbalists pretty soon that's out here getting people off of their deathbeds by putting them on a raw vegan diet and giving them some good herbs like the Bible tells you to do when it comes to your illness. Revelation 22 verse 2, the leaves are for healing. The herbs are for healing, not man-made prescription medications with harmful side effects. So I'm gonna be giving you the name of some herbalists, some holistic doctors, their information, how to get in touch with them. Hey, my man. Got some food out here. Let me go find some people that want a little something to eat. Hard times out here, I tell you. Man. All right, everyone. God bless all the positive people in the world. I appreciate everyone that hit the like button, the subscribe button. Appreciate everyone that donate to the channel. All about helping out the homeless family and people that's dealing with mental illness and chronic illnesses. Truly appreciate it. That guy walking fast. I was gonna try to catch up with him and offer him some food, but my man on a mission. Well, okay. Let me give this gentleman something. Got a lot of food that I got from some people that was giving away food to the homeless. How you doing, my brother? You want a little something to eat? Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Here you go, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Oh, ain't no problem. Hold on, I got another bag too. God bless you, man.
God bless you.
All right, have a good one. Uh-oh, there go the geese. Watch the geese, because the geese will attack you. I'm leaving you alone, geese. I didn't see y'all right there. I'm not going to disturb y'all. Power to the people, everyone. Have a little more compassion in your heart for your fellow human being. All right, everyone. We're going to go down here to probably check out a nativity scene at the local church. Nice little nativity scene down here. We're going to go, I think they got something going on in the park. A bunch of entrepreneurs out here selling their products. So we're going to go check that out. Then after that, I got to go to the grocery store. I'm always going to the grocery store 24/7. Let food be thy medicine. So I go right to the organic section of the grocery store, get organic fruits and vegetables for my loved ones, and go make some healthy smoothies and heart recipes and juices for my loved ones that's dealing with health issues. And then I may go live again later on today, depending on how I feel. I'm so tired. I got a lot going on. I'm mentally exhausted for what's going on in the personal life with a lot of loved ones. I tell you, I done lost a lot of loved ones. I be feeling like I'm gonna be the last one left. I mean, I am losing so many people back to back to chronic illnesses. Lost my best friend at the age of 49. I thought we had a lot of years left together. Lost my loved one at the age of 57. Thought we had forever. Don't take life for granted, I tell you. What's up, my man? Oh, I'm tapped out, my man. I'm tapped out, bro. Don't take life for granted, everyone. Spend time with your loved ones. All right, so let's get right to it as we make our way down here. We're gonna go check out what's going on in the park. Then we're gonna go to the nativity scene. I love the animals. They're gonna be out here till like January the 6th. So I'm always gonna make that part of the, whenever I'm down in that area, we're gonna go check out the donkeys and all the animals at the nativity scene. I love the animals. I don't eat animals, I love them. All right, everyone, open chat policy. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. Two of the best herbalists out here, ain't no doubt about it. Go check them out, Master Herbalist Yaqui Awaken. Y-A-H-K-I, Yaqui Awaken. If you're dealing with some medical issues, everyone, I'm telling you right now, go check out Master Herbalist Yaqui Awaken. Self-made millionaire herbalist from St. Louis. He got his own healing clinic. He got clinical trials to back up everything that he say. He got healing testimonies. He got people that came to him diagnosed with cancer. They went to the hospital and got their medical report. They came back, showed that medical report to Master Herbalist Yaqui Awaken. They did everything Yaqui Awaken told them to do. They went back to the hospital. Cancer gone. I'm telling you, you can't be healed holistically, everyone. Do your research. Go check out Master Herbalist Yaqui Awaken. Y-A-H-K-I, Yaqui Awaken from St. Louis. Got his own land. Grow his own fruits and vegetables. He get water from his own land. Got his own healing clinic in St. Louis. Very active on Facebook and Instagram. Got his own YouTube channel that the powers that be keep taking down because he offered too much truth in the land of lies. Telling the truth is a crime. But his lawyers keep making him put his YouTube channel right back up. Go check out his life-saving information on both of his YouTube channels. Yaqui Awaken and his other channel is Healing the Illusion. Yaqui Awaken and Healing the Illusion. Take your health into your own hands, everyone. Educate yourself. Herbalists over hospitals is not even close. And you can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this Master Herbalist. Go to his website and follow instructions. Another outstanding herbalist, Divine Medicinals. D-I-V-I-N-E, Divine Medicinals. Another outstanding herbalist, very active on Twitter. But even more important than that, go to his website and check out all his life-saving herbs. DivineMedicinals.com. That's where I get my full body detoxes from. He got some for the lungs, the kidney, the heart, for your vision. And just like Master Herbalist Yaqui Awaken, you can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this Master Herbalist. Go to his website, DivineMedicinals.com, and follow instructions. Take your health into your own hands, everyone. You can be healed from any chronic illness. Don't matter what stage you're in. Don't let anyone tell you different. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick. Big pharma in hospitals. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. They make money from sick people. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. The sicker you are, the richer they become, plain and simple. Big pharma hospitals, they get all kind of kickbacks when you take their expensive medications with harmful side effects. When you do all them surgeries, they are making money off of your illness and your ignorance. Educate yourself. Let food be thy medicine. Read, study. Herbalists over hospitals. You've been in a car accident. Go to the hospital. Don't ask for an herb. If you've been assaulted, go to the hospital. If you are in excruciating pain, life and death situation, by all means, go to the hospital. But if you've just been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you're in no pain, relax, breathe. Don't let anyone scare you into treatment. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Give your body what it needs, and your body will begin a process of healing itself. Here come another homeless guy, and I gave away all my food. There's so many homeless people out here. I wish I could help everyone, but I'm a dreamer. Anyway, everyone, Herbalists over hospitals. When you cough, when you sneeze, even when you got a tumor, that's your body way of healing itself, detoxifying itself. You don't have to run to big pharma every time you sneeze or cough or because you got a tumor. Your tumor is your body way of healing itself, protecting itself. Your body is taking all that harmful bacteria from the bad food you've been eating and putting it in your lymph nodes. Your lymph nodes begin to swell up. Your body is protecting your bloodstream, because if all that bacteria get into your bloodstream, you could pass away. Don't punish your body for doing its job. How you doing, my brother? What's up, my man? Talk to me. God bless you, man.
Hey, you know who you remind me of?
Who I remind you of, brother?
You from here, right?
That's right.
Remember outside of Cuddy from Atwood?
Yeah.
That's Dick Cooley, George Cooley's feet.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on, man? Look, Desmond Brown's not related to me. But you remember they had 10 City down here?
Yep.
Now, Desmond and Bison, they were the ones that ran that 10 City, right?
Yep.
The only thing is they was running from Louisville because Martin Laurie's whole entire family was exterminated. They brought 3 communities in to exterminate the family because they accepted money from a Rwandan terrorist. You keeping track of Politico?
Yeah.
Donald Trump is about to give him back $500 million to sue for a lawsuit because they stole that money and they formed a gang organization off of it.
What?
Man, Dingo, Keisha Bearfields, and them people, Martin Laurie, the money had disease on it. Because in Rwanda, that's the worst fighting area in West Africa, like Somalia.
Yeah.
They buried their money by dead bodies and animals. And what happened was the money had a decompensation disease on it, right? They funneled it through our Federal Reserves, and everybody that touched the money like anthrax, they got sick as a dog. That's why they closed Gateway Plaza down. Over here, you know where Gateway is, don't you?
Yeah.
They closed the whole entire building down there.
Because of that.
Sheikh Mohammed, whatever happened, man, like in 2008, I watched the 60 Minutes segment. And Sheikh Mohammed, the Honorable, from Dubai, was featured. He's the king. So it's like, I help anybody that wants to work. But I take care of my people first.
Okay.
So I joined teleportmyjob.com. They was gonna take me over to Singapore to work on skyscrapers because I took up architecture when I was in high school. But when I went to Chicago, Gerald Bearfield and the family, whatever they did, they summoned the Syrian terrorist named Sheikh Mohammed. Yeah, I don't know if his name is James Earl, but whatever happened, Big Boss, my whole entire family was exterminated. They chopped them or they pieced them and buried them. And the people here, they cashed in off of his money. That's how they built all these new buildings and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But they had my name as a sole beneficiary. Now you see why I'm going through all the problems? Yeah, man. And I'm in the building where I'm at.
Yeah.
They got somebody getting raped so nice. You know, these gamers, James Earl, James Griggs and all that. You don't play like you're a vice admiral of a Royal Australian military. That don't exist. I've been in the military for a little while until the name came up. What it was is Ray Triggs. He's the head of the Royal Military in Norfolk, Virginia. And they took my money that I had invested in a movie deal with Sony Pictures, the Epic Movie Capital. Whoever signed off on that was gay and wrote dead. And they used my name. That's why they're trying to transfer me to Louisville. He was gay, the transsexual who he was messing with.
Yeah.
This one was struggling was kind of like, I can't wait till he gets down here. I'm crazy about him. I'm crazy.
Wow.
That's it, man.
That's crazy. How they get away with that?
How they get away with it is because they had a secret council.
Secret council.
City council don't deal with stuff like that. They deal with the mayor, like the upkeep of the streets,
Yeah.
lighting, buildings and all that. That's what city council deal with. They also deal with people who come here from outside
Yeah.
and they spread more disease. They get in contact with the Board of Health. That's up there by UC Hospital in Avondale.
Yeah.
I don't have AIDS. I don't have any communicable diseases. But they signed off with Mormon Church, said I was the one to introduce the disease to carry bonds and all that and spread it to Louisville. That's why if you're from Louisville, it ain't nothing in the world that's gonna bring you back, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see.
It's good to see you,
I
man.
want to tell you about where the can's at, but you probably ain't been to yet.
Yeah.
Now, when you go behind Gateway Plaza,
Yeah.
like under that chute,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of cans there.
Okay.
And it's all lined up like up that walkway and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot of cans there, man.
Okay.
They took my whole entire birthright, man. I can't get a job. I can't really get nothing. I can't, that name Warren Learning,
Yeah.
it can't be used no more because the Secretary of Defense now holds that and watches it. You know, because of the fact, if it's domestic terrorist related and they got somebody wrote dead, then the Secretary of Defense is over CIA. They use code names. He assumed that it was granted ultimate absolute immunity by Biden's administration because they said that I was guilty of Biden behind that. You know, I wasn't. So I'm just walking around. You know, I was wondering, man, if it's something I could do for you to earn a buck, man. I need to get to Clifton.
Yeah.
They got a job for me to do up there, man. They want me to clean up over there by Ludlow.
Okay, let me see. I don't need you to do nothing, but if I gotta.
I'm sure you what I mean.
Yeah. Where they got you at now?
Right here. It's really right here. 898 West Coast Street. Right here.
Okay. How long you been there?
For roughly about 6 months. It's cool. I mean, it's peace off the street. Like, you remember when I used to stay up here?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you remember the women that used to come in like April,
Yep.
Jamie Gathers, and all them.
And I mean,
Like I don't love a queen.
yeah.
But, you know, they ain't so with black people. They mess with black people, you know what I'm saying?
And that man Mark really passed away, huh?
Yeah, Mark passed away.
Man.
You know what they said? Now I'm going to give you the 411 on this thing about to get touched. Mark was taking antidepressants.
Oh.
And he was taking a lot.
Oh man.
So that's the reason why
God.
they got him.
Yeah.
You know, in a position where he fell asleep and he just didn't lay back up.
Man. How long has it been now?
What, about 4 months, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they found him down there by Paycor.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know where Crossberry Bridge at?
Yeah.
Right there, they found him dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, when you're drinking, man, you're taking antidepressants.
Bad
You know how
combination.
strong it is. He was drinking a lot. He just went into like a coma and he didn't wake back.
Then wake up. Yeah. All right, man. God bless you, man.
Yeah, I know sometimes you be walking around.
Yeah.
What is that right there?
Little YouTube channel.
Is it?
Yeah, just showing people what's going on in the world and having.
Yeah, but you're like a documentary. Like
That's right. That's right.
Guess what?
Talk to me.
I did an interview with Angela England. They used to be with local trail.
Yeah.
Down there on Fountain Square a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, about, I think it was like 2019 or something like that. And they got somebody that impersonated Angela England. Was supposed to be Sharice Hill. She said I'm her father. That's Robert Hill, but he used to name Robert Larry. They don't do interviews in isolated domains. Brian Gary, Samuel Shooter Landis of Mazo's Army, they used to show the pieces up here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Desmond had his own apartment, right? So he's thinking that she's the real Angela England. Man, Angela England was so special, man. So if somebody ever, they use my name, the fake Katie Lawson,
Yeah.
sue. And see all the money be shot.
But you still here.
That's talking about 3 years ago. They're talking about you already been settled by the world. They said in 3 to 5 more years, guess what they're trying to do? They're trying to get me in a situation where I can personally stick my penis in the transsexual as well.
No. No.
It's not gonna happen.
I love you, bro. Keep your head up.
You see, man?
All right, man. God bless you.
All right.
Yeah.
Outside the
Oh, man.
It's their father.
All right, man. I'll holler at you, man.
Go over there to the site when you get a chance.
Yeah.
Cans and stuff, man.
All right. Okay.
All right, you good.
All right, my man. All right, everyone. I was just telling y'all about Mark that passed away. He was telling me, man, Mark was a good guy. Said he was on antidepressants and on top of that, drinking some alcohol. Bad combination. R.I.P. to my man Mark. I got a lot of videos with Mark on here, paying him to turn in cans. Oh, man. That guy right there, he been out here collecting cans for me too. He was telling me about where some cans at. He been collecting cans for me for a long time, and kind of found out he finally got himself an apartment, so that's cool. You let these guys talk, man. A lot of them just need someone to talk to. A lot of them just, sometimes they be saying things that be left field and they mix it in with some things that actually make sense. But most importantly, you just let them talk. A lot of these people just want someone to talk to. They're tired of being invisible, no one paying them no attention. All right, everyone. I gave you the name of two herbalists, RIP, positive vibes, absolutely. If y'all want to see us going around, man, paying people like that to do jobs, you saw he asked me, did I have any jobs that I wanted him to do? If you want to see me going around paying people like that, giving them something to do to make some legal money, if you want to see me out here giving away organic fruits, raw vegetable nuts, seeds, and herbs to people like that, dealing with homelessness and mental health problems and health issues, want to see us going around giving organic health tips and meals and herbs to the homeless and to the people and the children in the community and the parents dealing with health issues, consider donating to the channel so we can make that happen. Real change is gonna come from real people in the community coming together, supporting each other, uplifting each other. You can donate to the channel in several ways. Every time we go live, you can donate by way of super chat. You can donate by way of super sticker. You can donate by buying super thanks. You can donate to the PayPal. PayPal H Taylor 509. PayPal H Taylor 509. HTAYLOR 509. You can donate to the Cash App. $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. Cash App $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. If you want to see us out here helping out the people dealing with health issues, and yes, over here we all about organic. We keep it organic over here. Yes, 100%. It got to be organic over here. On this channel, we promote organic health because the herbalist that I follow, he use organic fruits and vegetables to restore health to people. He recommend organic only, so I'm listening to my herbalist. And he says 100% organic. He don't want you taking fruits and vegetables with pesticide on it. So yes, we keep it organic over here. I'm always promote organic. You really enjoy that you spend free time helping others. You're not religious, but embody the Christian. Absolutely, family. Thank you, Cosmic Cartoon. All right, everyone. Let me hurry up and give you the name of these holistic doctors and herbalists before the phone shut down. Open chat policy, everyone. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. All right. Let's get started with a holistic health tip. First holistic health tip. Get yourself a juicer. Get yourself a juicer and start juicing organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. There's a lot of health benefits from juicing organic fruits and vegetables. Every time you juice, ain't that right, Michael Jackson? Every time you juice, make sure all your ingredients are organic. Every time you juice, make sure that your juice recipe got more vegetables than fruit. Every time you juice, make sure you make at least 8 ounces every time you juice. That way you're making the proper amount, that you'll get the proper amount of nutrients in your body that will help get that disease out of your body. Make sure you make 8 ounces every time you juice. 2 stories about juicing. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease so bad, she thought she was gonna have to ask one of her children for a kidney. I don't believe in messing with the human body in order to help it heal from a chronic illness. The body is a self-healing mechanism. Give the body what it needs, and the body will heal on its own. Work with your body, not against your body. I don't believe in root canals. I don't believe in moving the tonsils. I don't believe in moving the kidneys, not unless it's a life and death situation. So instead of giving my mother a kidney, we gave my mother a juicer and a juice recipe that we got from the juice lady for the kidneys. The juice lady is very active on Facebook. She got over 30 books on Amazon. She got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you could think of. Go check out the juice lady. Got my mother kidneys together. My mother started juicing twice a month. That's all she could afford. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. You really need to juice 13 times a day. All organic fruits and vegetables. That's a lot of juicing. That's a lot of money. A lot of people can't afford to juice like that. I can't afford to juice like that. My mother can't afford to juice like that. You probably can't afford to juice like that. 13 times a day. If you can't afford to juice that much, just juice according to your budget. That's what my mother did. She juiced twice a month. That's all she could afford. And that was enough to take her kidneys from stage 3 disease to normal. Just by juicing organic fruits and vegetables. Organic fruits and vegetables, what's up, D? Does a body good. Not milk like we've been told as children. You know they lie to us about everything as children. They tell us milk does a body good. Lie to us about Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy. Stop lying to your children, everyone, in the name of having fun. The Bible says the truth shall set you free. Stop telling your children in order for them to have fun, you gotta lie to them. Tell your children the truth. Because when they grow up to be habitual liars, you wonder, where did they get that from? They got it from you. Tell your children the truth. The truth shall set you free. Milk does not do a body good. Animal milk is for animals. Human milk is for humans. These animals don't look forward to producing milk so human beings can drink it. These animals, they make milk when they are pregnant, and they make it for their baby cows. They calves. They do not make it for human beings. Go watch the documentary called The Dominion. Find out what do they do to these cows to make them produce milk for human beings. It's real sickening and disgusting. Go watch the documentary called The Dominion. Check it out on YouTube. And I found out that you can watch The Dominion on your phone much easier than you can on your TV. I don't know why that is. Every time I try to look up The Dominion, that documentary on TV, I have a hard time. But when I try to watch it on my cell phone, it popped right up. But it's a documentary worth watching. It's called The Dominion. Also, go check out Dr. Milton Mills on YouTube, an outstanding holistic doctor. He tells you why you need to stay away from milk, why you need to stay away from dairy. Dairy is scary. Stay away from animal products. These days, they got dairy-free everything anyway. They got dairy-free ice cream, plant-based eggs, almond milk. No need to still be eating dairy in 2025. They got dairy-free yogurt. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Control your appetite. Don't let your appetite control you. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills. M-I-L-T-O-N. Last name Mills. M-I-L-L-S. Hearts 100. Anyway, Juicer got my mother kidneys together, and she have a whole bunch of other bad habits. So don't think I'm not gonna start juicing, because I still got a whole bunch of other bad habits that I can't get together. Start juicing anyway. My mother is overweight, like a lot of people in America. It is easy to be overweight in America. The food got a bunch of chemicals in it that make you easily overweight. Then you got TV that don't never go off. So you become a couch potato, eating all this bad food, sitting on the couch all day, watching mindless TV. You can't be overweight and healthy, everyone. You got to get rid of the belly fat. Bad health starts in the gut. You got to take care of that gut. My mother is working on that. She still eat a little processed food. She's working on being a vegan. And she's a chain smoker. That is a nasty, disgusting, repulsive habit. Smoking cigarettes. Anyone that smokes cigarettes, I don't think you are nasty, disgusting, and repulsive. I think what you do is nasty and repulsive. Cigarettes just yuck. Cigarettes shouldn't even be legal. Why would you sell anything to your own citizens, to God's children, that's known to cause cancer? Anything that harms people should not be legal. Just sitting next to someone, standing next to someone that smoke can take you out. It don't just take out the person that smoke. Thousands of people passing away from secondhand smoke a year. That should be completely illegal. If it causes death, it should not be allowed on the market, plain and simple. Humanism over capitalism. But the powers that be are the merchants of death. They will sell anything. They don't care if it causes death. As long as they make money. Plus they believe in world depopulation. Put that in your search engine. World depopulation plan. They plan on wiping out a whole bunch of us, everyone, systematically. That's why they poison your food supply, your water supply, put chemtrails in the sky. That's why they start unjust wars. Because if you're trying to wipe out the population, replace them with machines and AI, ain't nothing like a good old war. Wars take out millions of people. Go do your research, everyone. There's some hardcore truth, whether you like it or not, whether you're ready for it or not. If the truth hurt, then you be in pain. If the truth drives you crazy, then you be insane. But to reject the truth because you're afraid of it is just lame. Accept the truth no matter what. So Juicer got my mother's kidneys together. It took about a year to heal because she can only afford the juice twice a month. If you can only afford the juice twice a month like my mother, hang in there, trust the process. You will begin to heal. It's just gonna take you longer if you can't juice like 13 times a day. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged because you can't afford to juice 13 times a day. Juice according to your budget. Don't be discouraged if you have a whole bunch of other unhealthy habits. Work on getting rid of those habits, but continue to juice anyway. Your body will appreciate that and begin the process of healing you, plain and simple. All right, everyone. Another story about juicing. My cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, had to retire due to a chronic illness. She did everything she was trained to do in W. Medical School. She did everything the hospital told her to do. Nothing was working. She got in touch with me because she knew I'm into holistic healing. I gave her the same recipe that I gave my mother. Within 3 days, my cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, got in touch with me and let me know she wanted to learn more about holistic healing because in just 3 days, she was seeing positive results. She was full of energy and having regular bowel movements again. Why she didn't know this, although she went to medical school? Because in medical school, they don't teach nutrition as a means for healing the human body. In medical school, they're all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. They make money from sick people. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. A healed patient is a lost customer. That's the mentality of the hospitals and big pharma. That's why they never get to the root cause of your illness. They just suppress your symptoms, make you think you're getting better. That way they can make you a customer for life. They want you to keep on coming to the doctors for these prescription medications month after month. They want you to keep doing all these unnecessary surgeries that leave hideous scar marks on your body, because they get all kind of kickbacks when you do that. Take your health into your own hands. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick. I've been a vegetarian ever since I was in high school. Then I graduated to being a vegan. I'm on the verge of being a raw vegan, eating nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. I haven't been to the hospital for a major chronic illness in over 30 years. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you. Plain and simple. Eat to live. Don't live to eat. Smoking was your favorite thing for years, but it was taking you out, so you stopped. Good for you. You loved your life more than your habit. My mother, she's struggling with that smoking. She keeps trying to stop. It's a struggle. Only know 2 people that quit cold turkey. Man, oh man, I know many people that tried and they struggling. All right, everyone, let me get to the rest of the holistic health tips before the phone shut down. Next holistic health tip: surround yourself around positive people like Cosmic Cartoon, L. Rach, and other good people that come to this channel. It's a scientific fact that being mad, angry, stressed out, and depressed can weaken your immune system and make you very sick. So if you got people in your life, every time they come around, they got something negative to say. They're not happy, so they don't want you to be happy. Get them people out of your life. That includes so-called friends and family members. If every time they come around, they got something negative to say, get them out your life. Love them from a distance if you must, but you must protect your precious energy. Don't be taking on anyone else's demons. Next holistic health tip: get outside in nature. You got to get out of the house with all that Wi-Fi, all that radiation. Your body needs fresh air. Your lungs need fresh air. Get outside in nature at least 30 minutes a day. Exercise 30 minutes a day. Easiest exercise you could do is what I'm doing right now, and that's walk. Walk 30 minutes a day. Walk in the sun 30 minutes a day. If you're dealing with a chronic illness, you really need to be in the sun 2 hours a day. That's where you get your vitamin D from. The sun make you sweat. When you sweat, you get toxins out of your body. Next holistic health tip: eat nature superfoods, organic, raw fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Stay away from dead animal flesh. Stay away from processed foods. Stay away from dairy. Stay away from soda. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. You are a human. When they open you up, they shouldn't find that you are part human, part chicken, part rooster, part cow, part donkey, because you done ate the whole animal kingdom. You are a human. Eat organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Eat, hurl number 13, eat raw broccoli in its original state. Eat it raw, don't boil it, don't fry it, don't put it in the microwave. That way you keep all the enzymes in it. Go to Amazon, type in raw nuts, raw Brazil nuts, very good for breast health. All the women worried about breast cancer, 5 raw Brazil nuts a day, very good for the human body. Raw cashews, raw almonds, raw walnuts, include that in your diet. Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds, good for the heart. Include that in your diet. Type in problem, reaction, solution to understand situations like this, signs like this, where they're trying to act like crime is so out of control they got to do something. Problem, reaction, solution. Put that in your search engine. All right. Also include in your diet flax seeds and chia seeds. Put them in your oatmeals. Put them in your smoothies. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Next holistic health tip. Trying to hurry up before the phone shut down. Drink alkaline water and spring water from mason jars from a glass. Stay away from tap water and try not to drink from plastic bottles. If you drink from a plastic bottle, make sure the plastic bottle at least says no BPA. Get some water filtered for your home if you can. If not, pray over the water. It's not even safe to bathe in this nasty, disgusting tap water. The powers that be are a bunch of lunatics, and they done poisoned the water supply. They put fluoride in the water. They put fluoride in everything. Fluoride in the toothpaste. Lord have mercy. Keep it natural, everyone. Next holistic health tip. Learn about grounding. Grounding is where you find some grass. Hopefully grass that don't got a bunch of pesticides in it. Take your shoes off. Walk in the grass, stand in the grass 20 minutes daily. All the electrons from the earth is gonna shoot up through your body by way of your bare feet. That's good for inflammation. That's good for chronic illnesses. That's called grounding. I know a lot of people find that hard to believe. How you gonna heal yourself? By taking your shoes off, standing in the grass, walking in the grass 20 minutes daily, not every other day, daily. That's how powerful nature is, and it can be done. Keep an open mind, go do the research. There's a documentary called Earthing the Movie. E-A-R-T-H-I-N-G, Earthing the Movie. A lot of people was diagnosed with chronic illnesses, and they said no to big pharma. Instead, they took their shoes off daily, and they walked in the grass, stood in the grass, 20 minutes, 30 minutes daily, healed themselves. I know you find that hard to believe. We've been dumbed down by the powers that be. We've been dumbed down by a corrupt educational system. Keep an open mind. Go watch the documentary called Earthing the Movie, free on YouTube. Nature is way more powerful than any hospital, any big pharmacist you could come across. Check out Santa, everyone. We about to get to Santa also before the phone shut down. I'm trying to give you all this information. I try to cram in so much information before the phone shut down because I know knowledge is power. People got to be informed. We're living in a satanic society, everyone. We're going to get back to the holistic health tips. But since Santa made his way to my face, let's talk about Santa. You see them letters right there? You unscramble them letters, you get Satan. S-A-T-A-N. Satan. That is not a coincidence. And they both run around dressed in red. Not a coincidence. We're living under a satanic empire. God spelled backwards is dog because they mock God every chance they get. They got no respect for God. The Holy Bible, H-O-L-Y, 4 letters. Take the first 2 letters, H-O, that leave you with L-Y, whole lie. Calling the Holy Bible a whole lie. Trying to convince you to be an atheist. Because the powers that be know this is spiritual warfare. The powers that be worship Satan. They know we're supposed to worship God. They know God is way more powerful than Satan. If we turn to God overnight, the satanic empire will crumble. The powers that be know that. They don't want you to turn to God. They want to make you an atheist. They want to convince you that everything in the Bible is a whole lie. That's a whole lie. Are there some lies in the Bible? Yes. The powers that be distort everything they touch. There's lies in the history books. But you don't stop sending your children to school. The news tell you lies. All this stuff that I'm telling you right now about satanic secret societies, the news don't give you all this information. The news give you a bunch of lies, but you still watch the news. Point being, just because there's some lies in the Bible don't mean you should turn against the entire Bible. It's your job to recognize the lies from the truth, keep the truth, and throw away the lies, plain and simple. The Bible is a book of prophecies, historical facts, parables designed to teach you a lesson. There's a lot of truth in the Bible, and there's a lot of lies in the Bible. It's up to you to recognize the lies from the truth. An example that I give all the time. You can have a conversation with someone. That person can start off telling you the truth. And then in the middle of that conversation, that person can turn to a liar, pants on fire. That don't mean you throw away the entire conversation. You keep the truth and you throw away the lies. That's the same thing you do with the Bible. You keep the truth and you throw away the lies, but you don't let these people strip you of the only real superpower that you have, and that's the power of God. When it comes to this satanic empire, you cannot defeat the powers that be with weapons. They are so advanced when it comes to weapons, it's over. They so advanced, they can manipulate the weather. They can make it rain whenever they want to. They can call an earthquake whenever they want to. They got a machine called HAARP, H-A-A-R-P. Go put that in your search engine. Go do your research on it. It allows them to manipulate the weather. They got machines that they can point a weapon at you and make you have a heart attack and convince the whole world that you passed away from natural causes. The powers that be, they also have, unfortunately, the dumbed down military that would do anything the government tell them to do, thinking they being patriotic. They got the dumbed down police department that would do anything the government tell them to do, thinking they doing a civic duty. So when we try to rise up against this satanic empire and fight the power, they'll bring in the dumbed down National Guard and the police. You can't compete with the powers that be when it comes to weapons. The only real weapon you have that they got no answer for is the power of God. However, God only helps those that help themselves. You take one step towards God, God will take several towards you. But if you choose to ignore God, then God will ignore you. Who are you that God need to prove anything to you? You ignore God, God will ignore you. God will give you a reason to be an atheist. God will make no attempt to prove to you that God is real. That's why you need to keep an open mind. I don't care if you've been an atheist all your life. What is it going to hurt you to read and study spirituality, ancient spirituality? It ain't going to hurt you to go to a dark room after reading and studying and praying and saying, okay, God, show me a sign if you're real. And I ain't going to tell you God is going to show up as a ghost, because God knows that it gives most people heart attacks. But God got different ways of communicating with you. God will communicate with you through numerology, synchronicities, through anagrams. God will download information into your brain. You will be figuring out stuff and you ain't never read about that topic in your life. But that's just God's way of rewarding you for having an open mind. You could be walking down the street thinking about something. Then someone walk past you and have the exact same conversation that you're thinking about. That's God's way of giving you confirmation that, yes, I am very real and I hear what you're thinking. You'll be seeing the same number over and over. You'll notice the number 13 attached to your life play a significant part in your life. Maybe you were born on the 13th. You're the 13th child. You got 13 letters in your name. Now, when you're walking outside, you see the number 13 everywhere. Are numbers that add up to 13 everywhere. Learn the language of God. God is very real. Don't let the satanic powers that be convince you that God isn't real. Do your research. I'm telling you. All right, everyone, back to the holistic health tips before the phone shut down. Is circling police stations as a black man while feeling, all right, JW, because you choose to be ignorant, we're going to get you up out of here. But God bless you and your family. We wish nothing but the best for you and your family. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Urban is over hospitals. Go learn the truth about the satanic secret societies that don't like you. They poisoning your food and your water supply, and they then dumbed you down on purpose so you can come to positive channels and be ignorant. So we're going to get you up out of here. We don't want you over here. You came to a channel where you're not welcome. Go to an ignorant channel and have all the fun you want. Don't come to a positive channel being negative. You got to go, JW. Get rid of this ignorant demon. Earth Keeper, how you doing, Earth Keeper? Write love on the water container. I'm with that. Santa outfit. Sun worship, yes. Sun worship is very real. That's why people go to church on Sundays. That's why they call him the Son of God. Yeah, we're going to talk about that one day. But that's why they go to church on Sunday. Sun. Got you worshiping the sun. It don't matter who it was that changed the color. This symbolism. I keep telling you, this is symbolism. You unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. We don't care about the origin. We don't care about who did it. There's some subliminal messages that they put into your subconscious. You got to stay focused and understand the way that subliminal messages work. So we don't want the history of Santa Claus. We don't want the history of who changed the color. None of that changed the fact that if you unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. Nothing changes that. This is symbolism, subliminal messages. You're living a lie every day. We all are. The Last Supper, 4 seasons. The Bible is the truth. How you doing, Margaret? People got to stay focused. You try to tell people about symbolism and they want to give you the history of words. We're not talking about the etymology of words. We ain't talking about where the word Christmas came from, where the word Santa came from. That's a whole different story. When I'm talking to you about subliminal messages, I'm telling you about obvious things that's right in your face. It ain't that deep. You unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. That is a fact. Don't give me the history of Santa Claus. I'm not asking you for the history of Santa Claus. I am telling you the way subliminal messages work. You unscramble Santa, you get Satan. God spelled backwards is dog. Let's keep it going. Holy, H-O-L-Y, whole lie. English, L-I-V-E, spelled backwards is evil. Live, spelled backwards, is devil. The word recreation, to wreck creation, to destroy creation. These are subliminal messages being put into your subconscious to keep you vibrating at a very low frequency. Now, if you want to get into the history of Santa Claus, then that's a whole nother category. I am telling you about the satanic subliminal messages that's being put into your subconscious on purpose. All right, everyone, Lord have mercy. People got to focus. Let's get back to the holistic health tips before the phone shut down. I told you about grounding. Go check out the documentary called Earthing the Movie. Now I'm going to give you the name of some holistic health doctors. They went to medical school as the squirrels run around chasing each other. Anagram, yes, anagrams. Go check out the Anagram Hall of Fame. Go check out these holistic doctors, everyone. They went to medical school, in case you're impressed with titles. A lot of people say, I ain't taking no medical advice from anyone that ain't go to medical school. That's foolish. A homeless person can give you some life-saving information. A person that went to medical school can give you information that end up costing you your life. You should take medical advice from someone based on the results and not their titles. But these people, nonetheless, they went to medical school. They got doctor in front of their name. They just incorporate holistic treatment into their healing. Very smart. That's what the Bible tells you to do. Revelation 22, verse 2. The leaves are for healing. The herbs are for healing. Go check out Dr. Sebi. I'm finna hurry up before the phone shut down. Go check out Dr. Sebi, S-E-B-I. Go check out Chef AJ. Go check out Dr. Michael Greger. Go check out Dr. Bobby Price. Go check out Fully Raw, young lady from Hawaii. She don't eat no cooked food. Very smart lady, very healthy lady. She show you how to make healthy recipes. She show you how to make healthy milk, healthy ice cream, healthy cupcakes. No, that dog don't got boots on. That's a cute dog. Go check out Fully Raw. Go check out the Juice Lady. The Juice Lady is very active on Facebook. She got over 30 books on Amazon. She got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you can think of. Go check out the Juice Lady. These are holistic doctors and nutritionists guaranteed to get your health together. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. Chris Beat Cancer. And that's exactly what Chris did. Chris was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. You don't understand, to live is devilish. Lord have mercy. Listen, they are putting subliminal messages into your subconscious. They want you to think negative thoughts all the time. That's what they're doing. They want you to keep negative thoughts into your subconscious. They fighting a spiritual war. L-I-V-E spelled backwards is evil. They want you to always have negative thoughts into your mind. That's what they're doing, okay? The unscribbled Santa, you get Satan. Satan is negative. Evil is negative. The devil is negative. To destroy creation is negative. Wreck creation. That's what they're doing. To call God a dog is negative. God spelled backwards is dog. That is what they're doing. They're trying to keep you thinking negative thoughts subconsciously. That's what they're trying to do. They're fighting a different war, a war that you're probably not even aware of, a spiritual war, a war of your conscience. That's what they are doing.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell.
Pay attention. Lord have mercy. All right, everyone. Spiritual warfare, exactly. That's exactly what it is, spiritual warfare. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They're not doing these things for nothing. They're doing it because they understand the way the conscience works. As a man think, a man is. Have you ever heard that before? As a man think, a man is. So they want to keep you thinking negative thoughts. That's why they do it. That's why they put subliminal messages into your subconscious. As a man think, a man is. It gets irritating when people don't seem to understand the obvious. All right, everyone, go check out Chris Beat Cancer. Chris was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And like a smart man, Chris said no to the big terrible 3. Chris said no to chemo. Chris said no to radiation. Chris said no to surgery. Very smart. His doctors told him, you are crazy. You're not going to make it past 6 months. 20 years later, Chris is still here, cancer-free. Proving the doctors wrong once again. You can be healed holistically. Chris went raw vegan. Chris used organic herbs. Every day, Chris ate a giant salad with nothing but healthy ingredients, organic mushrooms, organic bell pepper. He give you the recipe to his giant anti-cancer salad on his YouTube channel, Chris Beat Cancer. Go check out that recipe. You can be healed holistically. And every day, Chris drunk so much 100% pure carrot juice that his skin turned orange. You're dealing with cancer, do what Chris did. It worked for Chris, it can work for you. He went raw vegan, and every day he ate a giant salad with nothing but healthy ingredients, and he drank a lot of 100% pure carrot juice. Herbs were before mankind. I don't got no problem with that. Herbalists over hospitals. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer, everyone. Go do your research, read, study. Herbalists over hospitals. Take your health into your own hands. All right, up next, go check out the truth about cancer. You just don't understand the conclusion on anagram of life. Okay, I will do this one more time, Earthkeeper. Please pay attention. Earthkeeper, as a man think, a man is. If you tell a person over and over, you are a nobody, You are nothing. You are a failure. You keep telling that to someone, there's a chance that person will believe that because you keep pushing that into that person's mind. You ain't nothing. You are a failure. Now, if you keep putting evil thoughts into people's mind, they're going to have evil thoughts and don't even know why. If you keep putting negative stuff in their mind like Satan all day, unscramble Santa, you get Satan. If you keep putting the word evil into their subconscious all day, the word live spelled backwards is evil. You keep putting this into their mind all day. The word live spelled backwards is devil. You keep putting that into their mind all day. All day you are putting negative words in their mind. On top of that, you got them looking at negative TV shows. On top of that, you got them listening to negative music. Guess what will happen to that person? They will become a negative person. That is what the powers that be are doing. They are trying to keep you vibrating on a negative frequency. It's not that hard. Come on, wake up. It is not that hard. Jesus Christ. All right, everyone, go check out The Truth About Cancer. Outstanding website operated by a husband and wife team. All right, listen, I don't want to talk about this no more. Leave it alone. For you to think that it's a coincidence is just crazy. How you gonna say all these things are just a coincidence? That's why I'm saying people don't understand that this is spiritual warfare. The Bible told you you're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places. But if you don't believe in the Bible, then yes, you're gonna think this is a coincidence. But those that know about spiritual warfare, they know this is not no coincidence. How you gonna tell me Santa spelled backwards is a coincidence? Dog spelled backwards is a coincidence. The word holy, H-O-L-Y, is a coincidence. The word live spelled backwards, evil, is a coincidence. The word lived spelled backwards, devil, is a coincidence. The word wreck, creation, to destroy creation, is a coincidence. And this go on for on and on and on. But you know what? When people are stuck in their ways, they don't want to learn nothing new. They call everything a coincidence. But leave the topic alone because I'm getting irritated. It's like when you keep trying to tell a person 1 + 1 = 2, and they keep trying to tell you it equals 3. No, it's like when you try to tell a person 1 + 1 = 2, and they tell you it equals 11. Because a 1 and a 1 beside each other is 11. Lord have mercy. All right, everyone, go check out Chris Beat Cancer. Please change the topic because I'm getting irritated. Feel free to talk about anything else. When we don't agree on something, move on to another topic. That's the way you keep from disagreeing to the point that it get irritating. If you don't understand something, then move on to another topic. We talk about helping the homeless. We talk about eating healthy. And we can talk about a million other things. All right, everyone, go check out The Truth About Cancer. Go check out The Truth About Cancer, operated by a husband and wife team, Ty Bollinger and Charlene Bollinger. They had a YouTube channel with millions of subscribers. They had a YouTube channel with millions of subscribers, but the powers that be took down their YouTube channel because too many people was taking their advice. To deal with their chronic illnesses, people was going to the local health store. Instead of going to big pharma, they was going to the organic section of the grocery store. And they was getting organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. They would use an organic peppermint oil, organic frankincense oil to deal with their chronic illnesses instead of going to big pharma. So the powers that be took down their YouTube channel like the demons that they are. But you can still go to their website and see what the powers that be don't want you to know. That you can be healed from any chronic illness. Go check out The Truth About Cancer. Okay, you disagree with me on that, then cool. Let's move on to something else. Let's move on to something else. Let's leave it alone. We don't have to agree on everything. If you don't understand about subliminal messages and everything, okay. Let's move on to something else. Leave that topic alone. But I'm going to bring it up every time I go live because that's something I believe in. I believe that's some information that need to be out there. So every time I go live, I'm going to bring it up. You don't have to remind me that you don't believe in it. Ignore it. When I bring it up, it's something that you don't agree with, so ignore it. Because there's nothing you can say to convince me that it's not real. So just ignore it. That's what you do. You concentrate on what you have in common with somebody. You don't keep dwelling on something that you don't have in common. I'm going to bring that up every time I go live because I did research on it. I know it's real, and that's what I'm all about. So just ignore it. Move on to something else. How your day been going? What you been doing all day? You saw anything in the news that you think we should read and study about? Move on to something else. How you doing, my man?
Good. How about you?
All right. I'm not afraid to speak to people who disagree. We do that all the time. I just got done speaking to you. Then I just got done explaining to you a million times that this is about subliminal messages. So we had that conversation for about 10 minutes. So we talked about it. We ain't come to no same conclusion. So we move on. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand people's logic. Don't tell me to be afraid to talk to people that we disagree with. For about 10 minutes, I kept telling you the meaning behind subliminal messages. That means I had a conversation with you for 10 minutes, but it didn't go nowhere. So now we move on to something else. Yes, I'm getting very upset because I don't got time for this. It's serious what's going on out here. And if you don't understand something, and we done been through this a million times. This ain't the first time that you told me you don't agree with these scrambled words. You done already told me this a million times on other lives. So why do you keep telling me this over and over? Just move on to something else or ignore it. That's what's get irritating when you go through the same thing with the same person over and over. On several lives, you done told me you don't understand Santa equals Satan. You don't understand live equals evil. We done already had this conversation. All right, everyone, go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery. B-A-X-T-E-R, Dr. Baxter Montgomery, a holistic heart expert. Got his own practice in Houston. Will that squirrel jump on me if I get too close? All right, everyone, go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery, a holistic heart expert from St. Louis. Got his own healing clinic, his practice in Houston. Go check out his website, Dr. Baxter Montgomery, B-A-X-T-E-R, Dr. Baxter Montgomery. A lot of patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery after the hospital gave up on them. The hospital told him your heart disease is too far gone. There's nothing we can do but let you go to hospice and waste away. Stick your head in between your legs, kiss your ass goodbye, go to hospice and prepare to slowly die. Never take that advice. As long as you got life, you can be healed 100%. Don't let anyone tell you different. You just got to do everything the holistic doctors and the herbalists tell you to do. Not some of the things, not most of the things. If the herbalists and the holistic doctors give you a list of 10 things to do, you must do all 10 things. That's the key to healing. These patients, they did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do. He put them on a raw vegan diet, and he gave them this smoothie protocol. Smoothie protocol is real easy to make. I make it for a lot of my loved ones that's dealing with health issues. Go watch my short videos. At the end of my short videos, I give you the recipe to the heart smoothie. I give you the recipe to other chronic illnesses like lupus, cancer, and diabetes. You can be healed, everyone. Holistically, these patients did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do. Many years later, they are still here. Heart disease gone. Proving the doctors wrong once again. When it comes to healing people from chronic illnesses, hospitals and big pharma are the worst. You understand about subliminal? Here we go, we're still talking. You just wanted some more of an explanation. Listen, go do your own research. Go look up subliminal messages in the English language, because there's nothing I can say. I can't say much more than what I already said. Nothing I say is going to penetrate your brain and make you think different. So you go do your own research on subliminal negative messages in the English language on your own. Go do your own research. Because there's nothing I can say to make you say, wait a minute, okay, I get it. So let's not keep talking about it. There's nothing you can say to make me convinced that it's not true, that they're not putting subliminal messages in the English language. And you say you understand subliminal messages. So that means you probably know they put subliminal messages in music. They put subliminal messages in movies. You don't think they're going to put subliminal messages in languages? You think they just going to stop when it comes to movies and music? All right, everyone, herbalists over hospitals. Don't never be so caught up in your own way of thinking that you refuse to just have the possibility that, wait a minute, everything I thought my whole life might be wrong. Let me go look this up. But I don't see how you can't see the obvious right in front of your face. How all those words spelt backwards or unscrambled have something negative to them, and you just say that's a coincidence. All right, everyone. And let me show, we're finna get to it. Well, here we go. I can't say I'm about to leave it alone, because now we're about to get to the spiritual side of the video. This is spiritual warfare, everyone, whether you believe it or not. If you don't believe in subliminal messages, ignore this part of the video, because this is the spiritual side of the video where I'm about to talk about these satanic secret societies. Yes, sir. All right, everyone. Now, once again, Earth Keeper, Cosmic Cartoon, ignore this part of the video, because this is the spiritual part of the video, and you already said you're not into subliminal messages. But this is my channel, and I'm going to talk about subliminal messages every time I go live. So now I'm about to talk about them. I don't need your comments about how you don't believe in it, because you already expressed that. Now, if you can give us a book where it says this stuff is not true, then give us something to go read. But we don't want your opinions no more, because we heard everything that you got to say. All right, everyone, this is spiritual warfare. The powers that be are hardcore Satan worshipers. That's why if you unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. And they both run around dressed in red. If you know the occult, you understand how this works. If you understand the occult, secret knowledge, you understand the way this works. Ain't no coincidence. You unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan, because this is spiritual warfare. The Bible told you, you're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places. As a man thinketh, a man is. If the powers that be want you to think negative all day like them, they're going to put negative subliminal messages into your subconscious. They do that through TV. They do that through movies. They do that through music. And yes, they do it through language, whether you believe it or not. Ain't no coincidence. Go check out Edgar Casey on YouTube. EDGAR, last name Casey, CAYCE. He tell you there's no such things as coincidence. Edgar Casey talk about the spiritual realm. Man, he give a lot of great information. If you don't agree with this part of the video, you can log off right now and go watch Edgar Casey on YouTube. EDGAR, last name Casey, CAYCE, Edgar Casey. Yes, I'm very upset. I ain't gonna hide who I am. I keep it real. I am very upset because I don't like going around in circles over and over and over. You know, you made it clear on a whole bunch of lies. This ain't the first time we had this conversation. You made it clear that you're not into subliminal messages. We done had discussion a million times. So why do you keep bringing it up? If you don't agree, then you just move on to another topic. You ain't gonna never change my mind, and apparently ain't gonna never change your mind. But this is what I believe in. So this is what I put on this channel all the time. All right, everyone. This is spiritual warfare. Ain't no coincidence. You unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. And they both run around dressed in red. Go study the occult for a better understanding of this. Go check out Illuminati News welcome page. Maybe they explain it way better than me. Go check out Illuminati News welcome page. They don't teach this kind of information in school. Ain't no coincidence. You unscramble the word Satan, you get Satan. God spelled backwards is dog because they got no respect for God. The satanic secret societies that run this world, they disrespect the Bible every chance they get. H-O, whole, L-Y, lie. Trying to convince you the Bible is a whole lie, not no coincidence. You think that's 3 coincidences in a row? Well, here come 4th coincidence. The word live spelled backwards is evil. There go 4 coincidence. The word lived spelled backwards is devil. There go 5 coincidence. The word wreck creation, to wreck creation, to destroy creation. There goes 6 coincidence. The word therapist, how do you spell it? T-H-E. What's the rest of the letters? I can't say it on this platform. The word therapist, T-H-E, and the rest of the word is a person that forced themselves on another person sexually. What's that, the 7th coincidence? There is no coincidence, everyone. Keep an open mind, read, study. You ain't gonna get this kind of information from the Tell Live Vision. Uh-oh, there go another coincidence. Tell Live Vision, telling lies to your vision. Your shows are called programs because you're being programmed. You think you're being entertained, you're being programmed. Who do they program? The entire world. The North, the East, the West, and the South.
Get your shit right now. Go home.
My brother. The North, East, West, South. News. N-E-W-S. That's how they program the entire world through the idiot box. By dumbing you down through the news, the N-E-W-S, North, East, West, South. They do this by channeling spirits. Whether you believe in spirits or not don't mean nothing. They got more power than you. So what they believe in is apparently working. Because they control your life. You don't control their life. They make you pay taxes. They make you obey laws. You don't make them do a damn thing. So what they believe in apparently is working against you. Whether you believe in what they believe in or not. To learn this kind of information, everyone, you're not going to get it from the school system. I don't care if you go to private school. I don't care if you go to college. You got to go to independent news sources that's not afraid to tell the truth. Now, for those that don't understand the occult and subliminal messages, go check out Jordan Maxwell. I forgot about him. Jordan Maxwell. Go search that up in your search engine. Get off this live right now If you don't believe in subliminal messages, get off this live and go do research on Jordan Maxwell. I forgot, Jordan Maxwell tell you all about everything that I'm talking about. Go check out Jordan Maxwell. Go check out his work on YouTube and on the website. Also, go check out William Cooper. Go check out William Cooper. Check out all his work on YouTube and on Amazon. Those two people, I forgot. When I can't get across my message to you, I forgot. There's two people that's dedicated to this information. Jordan Maxwell and William Cooper. If you're not familiar with their work, before you doubt their work, go study their work. They've been studying this for many years. Give them the respect enough to go research what they're talking about. Go check out William Cooper and Jordan Maxwell. Some more information, go check out gov't.com. gov't.com. RENSE, gov't.com. Also, go check out Behold a Pale Horse if you want to find out what's going on in this world. If you can handle the truth without calling it a coincidence. Go check out Behold a Pale Horse on YouTube. The truth is out there. Just because you don't know it, just because you never did no research on it, don't mean it's not real. Now, when you can come back and you did research on everything that I say, and your research can prove that it's wrong, then okay. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, you ain't never did no research on it, don't speak on it. At least have enough respect to go do research. All right, everyone. This is spiritual warfare, everyone. Like I said, I don't care what spirituality you study, but you need to protect yourself spiritually. Ain't no coincidence in this world. They declaring war on your subconscious and on your soul. All right, we'll be shutting down pretty soon. Let's go over here and check out some animals. I appreciate everyone for supporting the channel, hitting the like button, donating to the channel. I appreciate everyone for keeping up an open mind, being willing to learn something new. Knowledge is infinite. Don't think you have all the answers, especially when you ain't did no research. If you ain't did no research, then just don't speak on something. All right, the phone about to die, but we're going to let y'all see the donkeys before the phone die. We're going to take you on the inside of the church. And we're going to let y'all check out the displays on the inside of the church. Nonetheless, God bless all the positive people that come to the channel. Cosmic Cartoon, Earth Keeper, brothers and sisters that keep giving me the hearts. LRH, all the positive people that come to the channel, God bless you. But in future reference, everyone, if you don't agree with something, and you know you don't agree with something on this channel, move on to something else. I say that all the time. We don't have to agree on everything. Concentrate on what we have in common. Because you irritate people when you keep saying the same thing over and over, and you know you're not going to change anyone's mind. I'm not obsessed with changing your mind. I only respond to the comments. Once you told me you don't believe in this, I left that alone. You told me that many lives ago that you're not into subliminal messages. I never brought it up. Move on to something that you have in common. Don't keep talking about the same thing over and over. We got to exercise a little common sense. I'm going to keep talking about subliminal messages on this channel every time I go live. Don't keep going over the same thing. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. You told me that 40 lives ago. I know you don't believe in it. It's not for you. We got different people that come to the channel. It's for them. All right, everyone. I may go live again later on today. I definitely got to go do some shopping for my loved ones dealing with some health issues. Let's get you on the inside real fast before the phone shut down. All the positive people, just know I pray for you every day. If you got a positive soul, I pray for you every day. But come on, everyone. Concentrate on what we have in common. Stop focusing on what we don't have in common. Real solution is going to come from everyday people not arguing over petty differences, but concentrating on what we have in common. I say that every time I go live. For you to keep addressing things we don't have in common, it's like, man, what are you looking for? A reason to argue? Real change is going to come from everyday people being wise enough to concentrate on what we have in common. Real change ain't going to come from these millionaire politicians. Stop arguing with friends and family members that you knew all your life over politicians and entertainers that you never met in your life. Real change is going to come from good people concentrating on what they have in common. Let's check out some displays. The phone goes shut down. God bless you. Keep your head up. We'll be back later on. One love, Red Bricks. Red Bricks and Linda, God bless you. God bless all the positive people. We are one. All the good people with good hearts. God bless you. All right, peaceful, real peaceful in there. Regardless of your religious belief, ain't nothing like being around people with good hearts that welcome you no matter what, even if you got differences. How you doing? All right, everyone, we'll be shutting down pretty soon. Red Bricks, Linda, how you doing? Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Good people are good people, absolutely. All right, everyone. Monday, we'll be going to a spot that give away food and clothes to the homeless.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Y'all have a good one.
Play outside. Oh yeah, I can.
All right, everyone.
I'm getting a QR code.
God bless you. One love. Cosmic Cartoon, Earth Keeper, Red Bricks, Linda. I'm trying to make it to 2 hours and 41 minutes before the phone shut down, but I probably ain't gonna make it. I want to do 2 hours and 41 minutes out of one of my loved ones that passed away. Her birthday is 124, so I want to end this at 2 hours and 41 minutes, but I'm probably ain't gonna make it. Nonetheless, soul and energies don't die, everyone. I know the spiritual realm is real. I had contact with the spiritual realm before. I had spirits talk to me, touch me. I know the spiritual realm is very real. If you don't believe in the spiritual realm, go check out Dalen Spratt on YouTube. D-A-L-E-N, last name Spratt, S-P-R-A-T-T. He got this thing called a spirit box. You can download it for free. You can get it from Amazon. It allows you to communicate with those that passed away. I know because I tried it myself. I downloaded the spirit box. My brother was right there when I did it. I was able to communicate with one of my loved ones that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. If you don't believe it's real, keep an open mind and go check out his channel, Dalen Spratt. D-A-L-E-N, last name Spratt, S-P-R-A-T-T. Keep an open mind. Just because you don't believe it, you never heard of it, don't mean that it's not real. I had contact with one of my loved ones that made the transition. I asked my loved one a question. My loved one responded to that question, and it was my loved one's voice. A lot of people on Daily Sprat, they come to his channel. He let them use the spirit box. He let them ask questions to their loved ones, and their loved ones respond to the questions that they ask. You got to keep an open mind, everyone. You cannot be stuck in your old ways. Change is good, as long as it's based on facts. All right, everyone. I made it to 2 hours and 41 minutes. I'm about to shut down right there. Out of love and respect for one of my loved ones that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. But soul energies don't die. Life is forever. The body can't go on without the soul. The soul can go on without the body. All right, Red Bricks, amen. God bless you. Earth Keeper, God bless you. Cosmic Cartoon, God bless you. Look at this. No one should be homeless. No one. Shame on the government. Look how they got our citizens out here living. All right, everyone. I'll be back later on today. We'll be back Monday for Church in the Hood, 7 p.m. Hey, all, how you doing, Sarah? We about to shut down. God bless you, Sarah. God over Satan, herbalists over hospitals.